Yeah, so once you're done helping Arush, could you help me too?
Yeah,
Because my check requirements are different than his.
yeah. I made you host, Arush. Just share your screen.
Just a second. Is my screen visible, sir?
Yes. Now here, you will going to add. Okay, why it's coming some different? Okay. Can you just click on this? Okay, test connection. Is it not editable, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, just click on this finish.
So it is now editable.
Okay, now you just, but user, okay, you add a password there. Okay, no, here MySQL router host name or IP address. You type 127.0.0.1. Can you test connection? It's failing, right? Could not connect MySQL. The service is probably down on the host is unreachable. Host, can you just put the percentage host?
But
Percent symbol. Remove all the. You take any other name. 127.0.0.0. You can take it. Try with that because this step is should not come. I don't know why.
this
Yeah, try it. This should not come, I think, but why it's coming, I don't know. This wizard can bootstrap router to direct traffic between MySQL application. It got okay. No, it's fail. Okay, you uncheck that. You uncheck that. Wait, let me check.
so shall I delete the things that I don't? It's fine.
What you will going to delete?
So the password and the hostname which I wrote.
No. It is asking for the host name. Let me check once. It was not editable actually. Once you click it, it was yeah. You can edit it. Just click on that. Remove the host name and password also. And wait, I'm just checking. Wait. I think when you click on finish, it will work or what? Let me check. It should not come. 127.0 should come. Okay, let it be. You can do one thing. Just click on the finish. We will see like if there's any error or. Okay, click on the next. Yeah, now you type password here. Yeah, it's successful, right? Wait. Okay, password is added and now okay, check button. Okay, you did this. Let's check. Click on, yeah. Yes, click on that next. Yes, click on execute.
Should I click on finish?
Yes. Wait, wait. You have click on that, right? Yes, click on that next. You copy this copy log to the clipboard. Click on that and copy it somewhere. Just see whether you are able to paste it on some notepad file. Open the notepad file. Save it. Just save there. This thing we save it in case of any error comes, then we can look into that logs. Yeah, click finish. Yeah, wait. Yeah, you maximize this. There are two pattern now. Okay, the previous one was command prompt. With the command prompt also you can create your table. Okay, here also when you will write a query, it will get run. Okay, from the command prompt. Similarly, you can do it from the UI. Click on this root localhost. Now here type a password. See, now your database is open, right? Now you click on the table that I have shown you, right? One query I'm sending you right now. Just run that query and see whether it is working or what. Just type create database demo. Let me send it to you. Wait, I'm just typing. What? Yeah, just see, copy this one. Did you get it?
Yes, sir. Now what?
Now you run this. How you're going to run? Select this query. Yeah, and see this option, second one. Okay,
This.
what is that? Saving a script. See the beside one, execute. Yeah, click on that. Yeah, see it. You get the message. Create database, demo database successful. It means that now you have done the MySQL installation successfully. Okay, so now let me help Swanita ma'am. Till then, you can try running that query that we have seen in the last class of creating the table, inserting the data, and selecting the data. Query will remain same. Just copy the query here. This is what, let me explain you. This is a local system of MySQL. Okay, when we will going to connect the Python with this MySQL database in order to save the data from front end to the back end or from back end like that. And here this is your the database or the table that you will create. This will stay for all here. Means in online what happens when you create the database or table, it will exist till you are log in it, or it will be for a certain period of time. But in the database, whatever database you will create, it will stay forever here. It will mean, suppose after 2 months also if you're going to check this database, you can find it here. That's why we use local one. In online one, just I've shown you how the query looks and all. That's why I've shown in the last class. But we're going to use this database. Okay, here you can see this file edit. You can also run it by selecting this. First you select this query and click on the go to the query. You see file edit view query or the top. Yes, query. Yes, now here you can click on execute all select current statement, execute current statement. So this is the single line it will get execute. So now it is giving error. Why it is giving error? Because this database is already created. Just like you are Arush Batra, okay? So like any other Arush Batra in the class won't be possible. Like this, according to this database technology we says. Because if same name database will be there, then how you are going to find it out, right?
Yes, sir.
So this is database name should be unique, and inside the database name, table name should be unique. However, in two database, different database name, you can have a same table name. Like for example, you are in 12th PCM, right? You have taken maths. So there is one Arush Batra. In commerce, one Arush Batra is there. So there will be no problem. But in case in your class only there is two Arush Batra, then it will be a great confusion between your friends and your teacher, right?
Yes, sir.
So like this, it happens here. So, okay, you can do one thing now. Just try to execute the query that I have shown in the last class and stop sharing. Till then, I can help Swanita ma'am in installing that. Okay. And if you stuck somewhere, just ping me or just ask the question.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Please. Okay. You made me host. Okay. I will. So, Swanita ma'am, Swanita
Yes,
ma'am, yeah,
yes,
I'm
yes.
making you host. Now you share your screen.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
So
Um,
what do I choose from here?
you don't need to choose anything. Just click on the next. The product with missing requirement will not be installed and upgrade. Do you want to continue? Uh, you click no here. Now click once again next. Okay, you click on yes. Okay, now you click on execute. Yeah, now you wait for some time.
Would you like to continue helping Arush and I'll let you know once this is done?
Yeah,
Okay, let's do that.
but if it give error in between, then okay, yeah, you can stop share. Arush, can you just run that query and that I have explained in the last class so that we can check? Can you stop sharing, ma'am? Yeah. Please made me host back.
How do I do that?
Click on that participant.
Okay.
Click on more button in place in nearby my name. Beside my name, you see more option. Click on that and
Okay.
make me host.
Make host.
Arush, are you there, right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
Okay, yeah. Please share your screen. Just wanted to check the software that we run, means the query that we run in the last class. Is it working? Okay, it's giving error.
Sir, it is showing some. Sir, just one small question. That is the MySQL thing
Hmm.
case sensitive?
Sorry, what you said?
Is it case sensitive?
No,
Like,
no.
if there's a parameter like create. If I
Hmm.
write this,
Yeah,
will
you can create in a capital one. Try to create a capital one.
sir, it's giving me error in this one.
No, you write the complete thing. Create table, all the thing you write a capital. Do you understand what I said?
Yes, sir.
Yes. And here in place of okay, in place of number that you use int there, int. Okay, wait, let me send you one query, and based on that we will going to try it. There are few differences in this MySQL one and Oracle. Just see this query.
Sir, one more question. Should I close the command prompt or
Command prompt, yeah, you can close it, and you can just expand this. Wait, just click on this middle line between SQL addition and query one. This middle line, do you see? Yeah, this one. Yeah, take it to that on right hand side. Yes, correct. Now you copy this query here, and you can I think you can just remove. Yeah, okay, just copy this query that I send you in place of the second line. Yes, now you just press enter. Wait, press enter after the line 6. So here you can see create table. Shop is your what? Table name.
table name?
Article is what? Your column name. Dealer is column name. Price is column name. And what is this? Int unsigned default 00 not null. Int is the data type. Unsigned means it will take a positive value. Default, or okay, you remove this. Default 00 not null is not needed. In all the three you remove it. And here primary key also you remove it. As of now we don't need it, we have not touched that primary key part, so you remove that one also. Okay, just close it. You forgot to close this parenthesis. Close this parenthesis. You remove from the article dealer to primary key.
Yeah.
Okay, don't remove this parenthesis. Always take care of this opening and closing one. It's still giving error. Take it up. You remove. Okay, 1 minute. Is not a valid at this position, expecting an identifier, comma. You remove this comma. Now we don't have additional comma after this line 5. Yeah. Now you select this from 2 to 6. Select the line 2 to 6. Now you run this. See, it is
I
working now.
guess, I guess it's still showing an error.
You remove this unsigned.
Still showing.
Why it is giving
No
error?
date. It is showing no database selected.
Okay, you just execute no database selected. Okay, just execute the first database. You run all this line together. Are you still getting error?
Can't create database. I guess I have to change the name.
Yeah, change the database name. Yes. No, no. Yeah. Now you first run this. Hmm. Yes. Now you run this. Why it's
It
giving?
says no database selected.
Okay.
Select the default database to be used.
Okay. Click on this database. Do you see at the top database option? Query beside query database is one
Yeah.
option. Click on that. Connect to database. Yes. Default schema. Give the database name. Demo database one. Yeah. Okay. Click on that. Yes. Now you just copy once again. Query that I've share you copy it. That is okay. Now it came. Now you run this. Remove that.
First,
Yeah. You remove it. You need to remove this comma also. Yes. Now you run this. You have
do I need to add the database or it's fine?
no, I think we have already connected. Just let me check. Yeah, now it's
Yeah.
done. See, now you are working on this. At the top, you see tab MySQL @ 127.0.0.13306. Do you see that? Just
Yes. Yes.
so now it means that you connected to the demo database instance one. Demo database one, I think your database name, right?
Yes, sir.
That was the database you have connected, and after that you are running this. Now you run this query from 6 to 8. Wait, 1 minute. Yeah, you run it. Now it
Yeah.
see it is running, right? Now you type select star from shop, give a space. You see this, right? The
Sir.
data that you inserting is coming now. So you are
Yes, sir.
inserting this the way how you are inserting here. We have seen something other format yesterday, right? We have seen insert into in bracket. We have seen column name. Then we are seeing the values. Okay, but here we are not right passing any column name. You can insert the data like this also, where each bracket is telling you what the data in each row. 1A 3.45 will be your first row, 1B 3.9 in second row. So each column is telling you the rows. Sanita, your is done.
Sir, so this is first column, there is second column, and there is third column. Hello.
Yes.
This is third column, the second column, and this is the first column, right?
Correct. And int is your data type. Here we are using
Yeah.
decimal. Oracle we were using number, precision and scale. But here in place of decimal value, you just need to write decimal 16 2. 16 will be your precision and 2 will be your scale. You can see there is a 2 decimal value here. Okay, so like this we work. And when while inserting, you can insert it here, insert into table name shop values, and you can insert the row. And while inserting the row, each bracket, okay, each bracket is representing the row. So for string value, character value, you will write in a single quotation. For number and decimal, you will write like this. So you can see 1a 3.45 is your first row, 1b 3.9 is second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. You can do one thing, make another bracket after this and add three data. Sanita ma'am, is it install or what? Are you there?
So I don't think she's in the meeting.
Okay, she dropped. Okay, okay, yeah. So do you understand like how the datas are coming? What
Yes,
is the
sir.
format? Okay,
Yes, sir.
1 minute. Now, let's see doing some other data. Is it very simple, right? It's not much difficult. You
Yes,
run
sir.
run this query. Okay, because this is a complex, not the complex one. We are just running the basic one, but as the requirement comes, the complexity will increase, right? We will learn many more things here. I send you one query. Just try this. This max is your used to find a max of article column. This is called aggregate function. Okay, so like this, there are many more aggregate functions are there.
Okay, so this function means that select maximum from this article as another variable article from this table shop, right?
Good, very good. Yeah, correct. Now you try with minimum. So for minimum, what you will going to try? Write down the query.
Like,
No, see, it will going to suggest you when you type min, right? Yes, run this first. You create a new query now. Why you are editing on the previous one?
okay,
Control Z, max, leave it. No, create. Yeah, write down the new query in the line 10. Yes, give any other name. Run both the query 9 and 10. Select both 9 and 10 and run it. Okay, you are getting only. You are actually selecting the. Okay, max of article. Try once selecting both. Okay, no, it won't give you. You need to select from the query and select all the statement, but it will. Okay, leave it. Not an issue. You are getting from shop 1, article 1. So minimum value is was what for the article is 1, right? So it is
Yes,
showing
yes.
you 1.
So, but why am I not getting the maximum value now?
Two query you can't get it at the same time. Wait. You select those two. No. At a time output only one will come. You will get a message that both are executed, but output will show for only one. Both the output it won't show you.
Okay, sir.
Okay, just a minute, 1 minute. Yes, yes, you were asking some question. You were asking some doubt, right?
No, sir. It's clear.
See, while you can run a multiple query at a time, and in the action output, it will show you that how many rows affected and successfully execute. But at the time of output, only one you can see it, right? If you run multiple program, it won't come. Can you just scroll down at the end? You just see whether it's showing or what.
No,
Scroll
sir.
down,
It's
not
not.
showing,
It's
right?
not.
Because it is showing only one at a output at a time.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So I'm just sharing you one document. So today you can do one thing. Go through this document once. Let's see the query, and from next class onward, I will going to show you more complex query. But make a hands-on on this software first. Uh, First go through all the options, what options are there, file, edit, view, query. This thing you can get it once you are explore on this. Okay, once you get hands-on on this, and the next class I will going to show you more complex query, and we will directly work on this. Okay, so this
Yes, sir.
link I've sent you on the chat. I'm sending you both. Okay, copy this link. When you open it, you can do next and see the different kind of queries, and you can read it about this MySQL. Follow the genuine resource. This is a MySQL one, a good resource. This one you can follow it from this, and something about the database more I need to cover, that I will cover it in the next session. Okay, so just
Yes,
have a
sir.
look on this query, and the link for the MySQL installation, you save it with you. So in case suppose if any other system you need to install, you can follow that. Okay,
Yes,
because
sir.
if you stuck somewhere, MySQL database installation is easy only, but the thing is that if we stuck somewhere or if we select any wrong option, then you need to go or you need to do the same step again. That's why I'm saying save those link with you, so it will help you, right? And in this way we have seen it today, right? How to install MySQL and how to run the query, how to see the database, how to connect to the database, and how to connect to the instances. This 12700 is nothing but the local host. This MySQL install in your local host. So in this local host will having some IP address. So based on that, it is opening on your system. Okay. So try with that. And in a command prompt also you can do it. Can just command prompt is open?
No, sir, I closed it.
Okay. Um, okay, no issue. We can do it in the next session. Do you have any question? Anyone? Ma'am, you?
No, sir, it's
Okay,
clear
you.
till
Yes,
now.
I
Yes,
need some help with installation. Yes.
but you ping me that I am done, right?
No, as in, you know, the step when it was configuring what all softwares I had. I'm not done.
Okay, ma'am, I need to connect in another session. I think it's only 2 minutes left. Okay, just share a screen.
No worries, no worries.
I'm just making you host. I made you host.
Okay.
If it
Um,
disconnect, just connect once again.
so can you hear me?
No, sorry, what you said?
I said, can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So I accidentally
Sorry,
pressed
you.
on next.
Uh, yeah, then ma'am, you have to do it step again. You are not getting the root option here. Username root option should get. So credential is provided in a server. You are not getting that options.
Okay, okay,
You cancel it and rerun that. Uh, let's connect on the another session. Arush, you,
okay.
I will going to help ma'am. So if you want to disconnect, you can disconnect.
Okay, sir, I'll
Okay.
drop. Sir, just
Yes.
to think that please confirm the syllabus until the next class.
Yeah, I will confirm it. I will ask to the sir, and I will confirm it by the next class. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you. Thanks. Let's connect ma'am in another session. It's ending.